Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Susie from the Manitowoc Public Library. We are here to do another fabulous story time today. Do you know what this shape is? This is a heart because this coming weekend is a special holiday. It's a holiday we call Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day is a day when we show love to our friends and family around us. All right? So we're going to do several signs today. So we're going to be using our fingers a lot. I have our schedule up here so you can follow along. And we're going to be doing a lot of signs that have to do with our family. Wow, you guys are going to learn a lot of cool stuff today. We're going to start with our letter F because we're going to do a song with friends. So we're going to start with our hands like this, and then we're going to bend them. And we're going to cross them. This is for friends, okay? So we're going to do hello, hand up here. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. We do it 3 times. It's time. So you're going to point to your wrist like you're out of watch. It's time to say, so the hand is at the mouth and out because our words come out of our mouth to say hello. And then at the end, when we do our closing song, we're going to do goodbye, friends. So same signs, we're just going to replace the hello with our goodbye, which is just our wave. So are you ready to try it with me? All right, so we're starting with our song. Get your fingers ready. Bend them. All right, let's go. We got to start with our hello. My fault. Let's try that again. Let's start up here. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. There you go. Very good. That was awesome. So who do you have that's a friend? And how do you know that they're your friend? When we talk about friends, a lot of times we talk about people who like to do the same things we do. And that's what we're going to find in our book by Selena Yoon. It's called Be a Friend. All right, can you see our two characters there? We're going to talk about them today. Ooh, look at that. So be a friend. Dennis was an ordinary boy who expressed himself in extraordinary ways. Look at his closet. Everyone called him Mime Boy. Do you know what a mime is? Let's find out. Dennis didn't speak a word. He would only act in scenes. So no talking. He would make motions to show what he was doing. So here he's pulling on a rope. Here's he's in a box. Here he's riding a bike. And here he's walking down steps. But no talking. He was a mime. Some children would show and tell in class. Dennis would mime instead. He's making believe he is a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Look at that. Some children like to climb a tree. Dennis was happy to be a tree. But even trees get lonely sometimes. Dennis is kind of not with the other children, is he? Dennis felt invisible. It was as if he were standing on the other side of a wall until one day Dennis kicked an imaginary ball and someone caught it. Her name was Joy. There was no wall between Dennis and Joy. It was more like a mirror. They saw the world the same way. What are they sitting on? That's a seesaw, an imaginary seesaw. Dennis and Joy didn't speak a word because friends don't have to. But they laughed out loud with jazz hands. Can you do jazz hands? Woo-hoo! Those are fun, right? For all the world to see. So Dennis made a friend because his friends saw things the way he did. That's what friends are like. Friends very often are people who have the same interests as us or like the same things as we do. All right? So We also have not just friends, but family. So we're going to just take a minute to learn a few words. So our letter was the letter F. When we do the letter F, we're going to take our pointer finger and our thumb and put them together. And then the other three fingers stay up. So this is F. We're going to do the same letter with our other hand. And then we're going to take them and make a circle with them. And this is the word for family, because our family is that circle of people that we live with, right? Our family. Now in our family, we might have a father. So you take your hand with your fingers out and your thumb touches your forehead. This is father. Then we're going to do the same movement down here on our chin. This is mother. I bet you could help me figure out what's grandfather. Where do you think we're going to start? Yeah, we're going to start back up here. So grandfather. So we just start up here with father, and then we move our hand out because he's older. He's farther down the road of life than a father. And then the same thing with grandmother. So down here and then out. So grandmother. So grandfather and grandmother. All right. Then we're going to start like this. So we're kind of doing that F sign again. And we're going to put our thumbs out this time. We're not going to keep them together. We're going to stick our thumbs out. Then we're going to start up here. And this is brother, brother. And then down here is, yeah, you guessed it. This is sister. So sister. So brother and sister. There you go. And that's our family. But I have one more, I bet. I wonder if some of you might have some of these around. This is the letter A, and we're going to put it next to our chin because the women people go down there. So this is aunt. And then the letter U up here is uncle. So we have aunt and uncle. And then if you have cousins, it's a C. If it's a boy cousin, it's here. If it's a girl cousin, it's here. So there you go. So all the guys are up here and the girls are down here. That's an easy one to remember, right? So now we've learned some names for our family. There we go. So our next story is called Sweethearts, and we're going to see we have a father, a mother, and a child. This is by Dorothy Donahue and Jane Carr. So we're going to talk about celebrating Valentine's Day. Oh, one heart on the bathroom mirror, one heart in a shoe. One heart by mommy's mug to tell her, oh, I love you. So what is the bear doing? The bear's hiding hearts all over the house. Let's see if we can find them all. One heart in an envelope. Mail it far away, maybe to a grandparent or a friend. Cut out lots of valentines. Hey, look, a heart bouquet. That would be a fun way to make a bouquet. Lace and foil and tissue scraps, glitter, ribbon, glue. Ooh, fancy hearts. Someone's hiding heaps of hearts. Bet you can't guess who. Look at all the places he's hiding them. One heart by the baby's crib, one set near her plate. One heart by the doggy's dish. Don't eat it, Spot! Too late. One heart tucked inside your sleeve, playing hide and seek. Can you see it? Where's that heart? Oh, there it is, tucked in the sleeve, playing hide and seek. Find some more, a pocket full. Daddy, did you peek? Daddy finally guesses it. I fooled him from the start. Mommy plants a kiss and tells me I'm their sweetest heart. Right? And look, our book even shows us how to make hearts. You can take your red paper or your pink paper or your white paper, fold it in half, and cut out a heart shape and then decorate it. I bet you guys could do that at home. What do you think? Could you make hearts at home? I bet so. You betcha. All right, so we're going to do another song now. Do you remember how to blow a kiss? So we're going to take our hand and blow it, right? So kiss your hand and then blow it out. And then we're going to do hugs. And then we're going to do I love you. The sign for I love you is like this. Miss Susie's finger doesn't like to stay up very well, but I bet you can do that. So your thumb, your pointer, and your pinky finger, and these two are down. You might need some help holding those down, right? So we're going to do that one. All right. So the song goes like this. If you love me and you know me, blow me a kiss. If you love me and you know it, blow me a kiss. If you love me and you know it and you really want to show it. If you love me and you know it, blow me a kiss. If you love me and you know it, give me a hug. If you love me and you know it, give me a hug. If you love me and you know it and you really want to show it. If you love me and you know it, give me a hug. Oh, hugs. If you love me and you know it, say, I love you. If you love me and you know it, say, I love you. If you love me and you know it and you really want to show it. If you love me and you know it, say, I love you. There you go. Good job. That's awesome. Okay. We're going to do a flannel because we're going to take a quick look at different animals. Animals have families too. Did you know that? A lot of times animals have a mom and a dad and brothers and sisters. So we have our little giraffe. How do you think giraffes kiss? It's just a sweet little kiss, right? And a mouse kiss? That's a very tiny little kiss, right? And a fish, can you do a fish kiss? Right? What do you think a bee kiss would be like? And an elephant kiss? Whoa, that's big and loud, isn't it? It's a hooty tooty kiss. And an owl kiss. Right? But they all do that because why? Because they love each other, right? Because we love each other. Kissing is one of the ways that we show that we love people. And we can't do a lot of that right now because we have to be careful. But I bet you can kiss your mom or dad, right? You can do that, right? Our next story is called Guess How Much I Love You. I love this book because Big Brown Nuthare and Little Brown Nuthare are always trying to see how much they love each other. And they're kind of funny about it. And when I open this book, you're going to see there are some funny things on the top of that page. That's because this book is a bilingual book. That means I have the English version and I have the Korean version. We have lots of books like this in our library, but you didn't know that. You can check them out next time when you can come in next week and share that with us. Little Brown Nuthare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said Big Nut Brown Hare. This much, said Nut Brown Hare, stretching out his arms as wide as he could go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much, he said. That is a lot, said Big Nut Brown Hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said Little Nut Brown Hare. Look at him stretching his arms. I love you as high as I can reach. Whoa, said Big Nut Brown Hare. Oh, that is quite high, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I had arms like that. Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. Look at that. I love you all the way up to my toes. And I love you all the way up to your toes, said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. Look at, oh, that's really far up, isn't it? Wow. I love you as high as I can hop, said Little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. Do you think he's hopping very far? He's doing a good job, isn't he? Oh, but I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river, said Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river and over the hill, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That's very far, said Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Oh, then he looked beyond the thorn bushes out into the big dark night. Nothing could be farther than the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is very, very far. Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him goodnight. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. Don't you love that? That's where that saying, I love you to the moon and back came from. Did you know? That's very cool. Can you make some hands with me? Can you do this? I can make a heart. I start with my fingers together and then I curl them down and then look, I can make a heart. I can see you, right? That's a cool thing to do. We have one last thing. I know I'm running a little long, but I just had to share this with you. It's called I Love You. It's about a buck. Look at that. You are a brush of joy, and I love you. You are a gentle wave, and I love you. You are blossoms in the sky, and I love you. Look at all those pretty flowers. You are my rhythm and my soul, and I love you. You are the colors of the rainbow, and I love you. You are the charms of my heart, and I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. So make sure to say I love you to your family and friends this weekend and give them all hugs and kisses. We love you too, and we can't wait to see you. Don't forget that we're opening again on Wednesday. We are going to be excited to see you back in the library. Have a wonderful day. Bye.